Right now we are at one of the most deadliest streets in Ohio. We're going to run a spirit box session out here. Are we safe out here?
New information about a shooting that happened in the Hilltop that killed a 12-year-old boy. In the Hilltop area, and it turned into the mystery for homicide detectives. A body was found badly burned.
One person is dead after a shooting in the Hilltop neighborhood of Columbus. Columbus police tell us it happened around 9:30 tonight.
Columbus police are investigating a deadly shooting in the Hilltop neighborhood.
The Columbus Police Department has now identified the 2 people shot and killed in the Hilltop Saturday afternoon.
My brothers and I were recently called back to a home in Columbus, Ohio. Lisa believes the spirits have once again returned to her house. At the time, my brothers and I had no idea later that night we would document some of our most compelling paranormal evidence.
Since we were here last, what happened?
Since you've been here last, I followed through for the first month of doing the cleansing every single week. Instead, I felt like I was getting attacked. I was being pounced on, jumped on, legs grabbed, and then I started having it looks like a big bite mark and a big bruise. At first, it just looked like a bite mark. It was all red and was raised up off my skin. It's still on there. It has not went away, and now it looks like a bruise. I believe it's feeding on me. I really do. When something's hurting you, and jumping on you, I became more obsessed, like, what is going on?
So we're back on Sullivan Avenue tonight, back here to reinvestigate this house. Our hope is to get Lisa to stop communicating with the spirits inside this house. I don't know if we're going to have any luck with that, so we'll do it all over again tonight, the investigation and cleansing, and hopefully, Lisa will get the hint this time to quit communicating with the spirits, but we'll see. Right now we're just waiting for the sun to go down. That was one of our big things when we left, was don't communicate with it, don't try to talk to it, because you're just inviting whatever was here before back in.
I think it knows because of me having addiction. I have addiction issues. It's like anything that I do and I like, I have an addictive nature. Just like with the quitting of the drugs, I think it knows I have an addictive nature, and it runs in my family. And why I can't stop thinking about, like, what's going on in my house. I'm dreaming of bashing a man's head in over and over again. I've never had nightmares like that before. To me, I'm the type of person that, like, I want to know what's hurting me, and I want to get to the bottom of it, and I want to beat it. I want to beat that addiction. I want it gone. I let it get to me, and that's probably was my weakness. It knows your weaknesses, right? That's probably my weakness, addiction.
And there for a while, I thought you were doing really good, and then all of a sudden, started slowly sending pictures,
yes,
videos.
Yes.
I was like, holy shit, she's trying to communicate with it again.
Yes, I was obsessed with it because it made me. When something's jumping on you and hollering your name, still doing it, even though I was doing the cleansing, I gave up on it after a month. I was like, well, it's not going to go anywhere. It's here, and I have a battle. I have a fight on my hands. That's how it's like another battle I wanted to conquer. And I don't know, I just started really wanting to know what's going on with my house. Is it bad land? Is it cursed? And I fed into it. And yeah, it was the wrong thing to do. This whole area, the land is all bad. So I think they're just all around here. I think this is a bad area. And you got a lot of death in this area as it is anyway. This is like the worst part of Columbus, Sullivan Avenue. There's documentaries on it. It's nothing but prostitutes and drug addiction and shootings. This is the worst area you could be. Lots of deaths, lots of suicides. Say at least 5 to 6 deaths a week right here on the west side alone. And you gotta figure this ain't nothing but evil and drugs all around here. It's bad. So many lost souls just walking around here. And you gotta figure, you die of drug addiction, your soul, you're not going to go straight to the light. You might be reliving that overdose over and over and over again. So many people walking around out there lost. I have no other choice really but to move. It's not going to leave. Even if I was to be quiet and leave it alone, it's like I feel like it's attached. I feel like it's attached to me. I really do. I mean, I have been where daytime I'll get up and I'll get really super dizzy and fall. And I've had another time where it's held me back up against the couch, my head, and I couldn't move. I seen it like go past me, and I'm just like frozen to the couch, like paralyzed. And now I feel like I'm feeling it and seeing it and knowing where it is all the time now. I should have never fed into it, but it's just hard. I'm fighting for my home. I love this home. So even though I have these bad spirits that are here, I have these good spirits, and they're reaching out to me, asking me for help. I'm being told, leave, get out. Even though I have the bad ones that are here that are telling me leave, get out, I'm also have other ones that are reaching out. I got these women that are saying, help us, we're prisoner. I'm having dreams. I'm having dreams of a man keeping them in prison, like maybe sex trafficker. I think we got a really bad guy in this house, and it's upstairs. Sorry, I get emotional. I don't like seeing any women hurt. And what I've went through in my life out there, and that going on up there in my home. So I try to call him out. I try to call the guy out. I can't get a name. I hear women crying. I hear children crying, saying, help me, help me. I don't know, I just fed into the whole thing of it. I think there's a bad guy that's hurting women here. I think he was a bad guy in life, and he's a bad guy now. And he's here upstairs, and he's keeping prisoner of them women, and maybe even children. I've got a little boy that's always happy up there. But like I said, I hear the bad too. I hear the good and I hear the bad. I think they're just trying to get me upset is what they're trying to do. They try to tell me that they're going to attack my husband or they're going to hurt my grandson. And then I have one guy, supposedly his name's Ed, and Ed loves me. I have open conversations on the necrophonic, I really do. I will even go to bed with listening to the necrophonic while I'm sleeping sometimes, just to see what's going on. Because they know every time I get on there, they know that I'm on there listening.
I mean, it's like you're just obsessed with
what's going on, and I want to hear what they're talking about, and I'm obsessed with life after death. I think a lot of us are. Like, what really, truly happens.
I mean, you just think it's just the area and...
Yeah, really bad area. Yes, I think it's bad area, bad land, and then I get the word demon constantly getting the word demon. And I don't know if they're trying to call me a demon or if they're just messing with me. And then I get where I hear women crying, saying there's somebody evil here. Grab her, beat her up, things like that. Well, wait till she goes to sleep. Wait till nighttime. The thing is, activity is happening day and night here, 24/7. Lots of activity. Like last night when I opened my eyes, I seen two real dark shadows. One was a skinny one, and the other one was a full body dark shadow. Want to be done with it. I want to stop, but I don't know. Like I said, it's like an addiction.
But can you stop?
Right, that's the thing. I keep saying, I've talked with other people, and they said, yeah, you're into it. You're really into it, Lisa. I'll be upstairs and it'll sound like somebody's pounding on my doors downstairs, and I'll go there and nobody's there. Or if I'm downstairs, I'll hear people pounding on the windows upstairs in that room with the doors. You can hear walking, and you can hear somebody pacing back and forth, back and forth. We've had a lot of losses. Russell's lost both his sisters.
In the last 3 years, stuff has been happening here. I mean, you hear people talking, you hear people walking, whole conversations. And the worst thing that's ever happened to me, I was laying in bed, ghost or creature or whatever it was, held me down and was holding me in bed. And the only thing I could do, I couldn't breathe, but I could move my arm. I just told her, I said, get the blank off me. And then when that happened, I just, I said, God help me. And it just vanished. It was crazy. I see stuff around here I don't even tell her about. That way I'm not feeding her with no bullshit. I'm sitting in this chair right here, I hear people walking up to me right here. I turn around, I think it's my grandson. I turn around and look, no one's there. I really don't believe in this stuff, but since I've lived here, it's bad. I wish to hell that everything would leave. That way Lisa will be all right. I will be all right. It's not good. When you're held down in bed and you start talking about it, your arm is still now. You get your cold chills. I have never had nothing like that in my life happen to me. It is haunted. You guys are going to be surprised when you leave out of here. It is haunted. You're going to be. I'm hoping to God that you guys help us get rid of this stuff. It is bad. This is the first time it's ever happened to me in my life, but this place is off the charts. The area, it's so bad. If you're on the street, it's real dangerous, but if you're on the street, it's really bad. People beat up every day. There's prostitutes, goes up and down the street, but there's people killed on every block around here. That's why I'm saying it's probably just this area. There's probably 6 people killed up here, just in this area. I've never believed in spirits, man. Come on. I mean, everybody laughs at me because, you just telling me, hey, the place is haunted. They don't know. I mean, this place is haunted. There's spirits probably here listening to me right now, and that's no joke. This place is off the hook. It's not no bull. This place is. Hope you guys help us, because this is nothing that it's no joke, man. Something ain't right, man. It's bad. This whole house is haunted. And it's not in my mind. It's not what I created. It's really happening. It's really here. It's not going to be. It's the truth. I mean, it's not good. I just want to make sure everything's good for my family. I don't want nothing to happen to them.
How you feeling right now?
I'm getting cold chills myself.
And I just got high anxiety.
It's bad. It's sticking straight up.
I can't
Here's the thing: when
think
you walk
straight.
in the house, when you walk in somebody's house, and you don't feel that. If you walk in this house, my house, I get the weirdest feelings. You know what I mean? It's like, and this stuff has got me to where, I just don't know what I'm going to do next. You know what I mean? It's like worried about her.
You all right? I know it's a lot to deal with.
It's bad, man.
What's going on?
It's bad, man. The whole house is up. You know what I mean? You can't even come home without the ghost or spirits with you, man. It's bad.
You scared for your family?
Yeah. It's bad. I mean, you can't even come home at night wondering what's going to happen to her, you know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to wake up in the morning and she's dead or my grandson's dead. I don't know how to even adjust this stuff. I mean, it's getting to where it's bad. You'll see. You'll see tonight.
I think the big thing is you got to stop communicating with them, or trying to.
I don't. I mean,
I'm talking about her.
Oh, yeah, believe me.
Because once you start that communication up again, it's just like opening a door, and they're going to come flooding in.
Well, I tell her that. I mean, I really do. I mean, she'll tell you, I don't condone any of this, man. I want this stuff to stop.
What did I tell you out there? It makes you stressed out because you're bottling everything up and you don't have nobody to talk to about
Right,
it.
and it scares me, man. I mean, it really does. I mean, I'm not afraid of the spirits. I'm afraid of what's doing to us. You know what I mean? It could be bad. You know what I mean? But she's not afraid. It's like you said, she's fueling it, and we gotta stop that. And it's
Yeah, she can't talk to them no more.
no, she's gonna stop, and I'm gonna help her do it.
Yeah.
And you can believe that me and her is gonna have a big talk tonight.
Okay, so we're back here on Sullivan Avenue in Columbus, Ohio, getting ready to start the investigation. Unfortunately, after our last investigation, Lisa continued to communicate with the spirits and reach out to the spirits. And I think what she possibly did is open that door for communication and brought the spirits back inside of her house. What she was saying with the addiction makes a lot of sense, you know, because she used to be an addict. Communicating with the spirits and the dead has become her new addiction. So that's just something that she's going to have to work on. Any spirits inside this house? My name is Josh. This is Rocky and Sean. Do you remember us from last time? Lisa said that you've been talking to her. Can you come out and talk to us? Can you see us? I think this is where you were standing and got that real loud bang last time.
Yeah.
Sounded like it was that door or something like that, the front door.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Hell.
Stop right there.
Hello?
Did you die on Sullivan Avenue out here? Well, that's a good idea.
What's that?
If we took the SP7 later tonight out to the street and did a session out there.
Yep.
We need you to come out and talk to us. Are you able to knock on anything? I don't know if that was behind you, Sean, or...
Yeah, I thought I heard like a tap. I mean, it was louder than a tap.
They say that they hear you running upstairs. Can you hit something upstairs and let us know you're up there?
Hey. I swear over here by the basement, something just said Rocky.
Let me see that.
But yeah, I was just standing right here, and I think it was right before you asked the question, but it sounded like something was like, this goes Rocky. And it sounded like it was coming from the basement. So let's head down there.
I don't know how to mark that. It looked like something went right above your head.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, if you think about it too, you know, Rocky was just upstairs doing an EVP session by himself.
Alright, it's Rocky. Can you tell me your name? Is there a child in here? Tell me your first and last name. Do you remember us from last time? Did you die in this house? What's your name?
It was like so faint, but I swear that's what I heard.
We did lock the front door, right?
I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought somebody was laying in that bed. Look at that bed. Tell me it don't look like somebody's laying in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's laying in there, is there?
Mm-mm.
Hello? God, I hit the post to scare the shit out of me. I swear I freaking, when I looked in that bed, it looked like somebody's laying there. If there's anybody down here, can you do something? Let me know you're here. Does it sound like somebody's talking? Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Was you upstairs with Rocky talking to him? If you want Rocky to be alone again, can you touch him and let him know? Was you standing beside Rocky? Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
It's upstairs.
That was pretty loud.
Yeah, that was freaking loud as hell.
Almost like walking.
Yeah.
I feel like something. Didn't we get that last time we were here? Something walking up the steps behind us? Yeah, when I was walking up, I could hear my footsteps, but then when I got up here, I could hear more footsteps coming up right behind me. Okay. But what if it came up? Then it's not down here. Did you walk upstairs with me?
Yeah, I heard it.
I didn't hear anything.
Something.
If I walk back upstairs, can you follow me?
Hey, Josh.
What?
Did you just hear a dragon?
Uh-uh.
Ew.
Let me walk up and see.
But yeah, right before you, when you started to say, okay, I'm on, or what, right there, here.
Go in there.
But it sounded like something was getting dragged on, like the floor. Did you follow Josh up the steps? If you're upstairs, can you walk down and stand behind me? Did you hear that? Something just moved upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Did you hear the voices?
It was like a female voice.
Yeah. It's so freaking faint. If there's a female that I keep hearing, did you choke somebody in this bed right here? Downstairs? What'd you hear? Oh, downstairs. What? I mean, a voice or? I don't get that. How old are you? Did you hear that? Sounds like something from that back bedroom, Josh, where they would have the toys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were down. Were you in here? Can you move one of the toys? Let me know you're here. Remember this, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus freaking criminy. Why does everything keep scaring me? It's just cold.
Let's go to that room where she records all the voices. That's where her daughter had like that hour-long conversation with spirits.
Maybe that's where I was hearing stuff. Josh. Tell me you just heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's a female's voice.
Power on.
Now in SB7 mode.
Any spirits inside this house? We've got equipment. We can hear you if you try to talk to us. Can you hear us? Yes or no? Yes. What is your name? Did you die inside this house?
From God, like a...
Died something. How did you die?
next day.
Where are you at right now? What kind of drugs did you do?
Oh my God.
What?
I swear that thing just said meth.
Did Lisa invite you to come inside this house?
Oh, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Shut off. That was a freaking man. Hello? Dude, that was a freaking man.
Okay, let me see it.
A man, I swear, standing behind me somewhere, said no, it's not. Or something, you know. I mean, it was fucking plain as day. Hello? I heard you. Can you say Sean?
Look. This was lighting up.
Hit the side.
No, the EMF thing was lighting up.
Yeah.
Can you light this device back up again? Walk over towards me. It's off. I don't know why it lit up. That was strange. Because it shouldn't light up when it's off, should it?
I don't know, but I definitely want to go back and listen to that, though, when we take a break or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Try to look at the numbers and try to remember them.
Okay.
You know. But I'm telling you, that voice was plain as day.
Let's go down to the living room and run that portal, that miracle box or whatever.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's like body odor.
It's like something weird. You smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's my thing right here.
It's almost like old men's musty cologne.
I'm going to try to use the miracle box because upstairs I heard a Mel's voice. Maybe the clearest voice.
With hours and hours of static cam footage of Sullivan Avenue, everything appeared to be normal until we noticed this fast anomaly on our footage. It's hard to say if this is a play on lights and shadows, or could this possibly be one of the lost souls wandering the streets of Sullivan Avenue.
It may be one of the best voices I've ever heard, you know, from the other side. So I want to try to use the miracle box and see if he's that strong to do that. Hopefully this will be able to help him.
I mean, it's hard telling what the hell she's invited in here by just open that door and just... Because I bet she spends hours and hours.
She told me that she spends all day. I mean, she's here all day long.
Well, the thing is, she's here by herself when she's doing it.
'Cause that's the thing. If she spends all freaking day in here trying to communicate with spirits, it's hard telling what the hell she's invited in this place.
Well, the thing is, she still will not sleep upstairs. Oh, and then you got him, you know, even though he's hearing everything, he's not telling her because he don't want to fuel her to work because he wants her to stop. And she won't.
And I have no doubt there's all kinds of crazy side.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with all the deaths and stuff that take place out there. And then by her communicating with it, she just opened that door. It's like open up the front door and said, hey, come back in, you know.
Yeah, just letting everybody from the neighborhood, hey, just come in my house and hang out.
I mean, once the house is cleansed, it's cleansed. There's no you know, taking it back.
No.
You know, then when you go and do that, you know, it's like what Josh was saying. Hey, come on back in here. Let's have another party talk.
And I get the whole thing, you know, it makes sense, which I never even thought about it, is with her addiction, you know, when she was addicted to drugs and all that stuff.
What was that? Did you hear it?
It's outside.
No, that was right behind him.
Oh, I heard the curtain move.
Yeah, then you heard, but there was like, yeah, it was like the curtain moved or something. Or like, you know, them bracelets, them plastic necklace bracelets. Like if you have them and all together, that's what noise I heard. And that was right freaking behind me. Right there, right? That's pretty much what it sounded like.
Oh,
Rocky, look. Freaking lit up again. It just went off.
Set it right there
Yeah.
beside you on the couch.
Here, set it right here.
You make the light go red?
The hell's it doing?
Something's close to it.
Something's right there with him.
Did you hear that? Can you touch my hand?
I cannot focus on it at all.
I told you, I don't know why the camera.
I'm literally trying to focus on this,
Yeah.
and it will not focus at all on that.
What about me?
It just focused on you. Right there where that thing is at, it would not focus.
Is it focused now?
Yeah.
Can you come close to that light again? The blue light?
Oh.
Holy.
Went right out of focus. Right when it did it, it went right out of focus.
Touch my hand so I can help you. I mean, it just touched my left hand, not my right. That was weird.
Back away from our equipment. We can talk to you.
Go over and buy the TV, please. And then I got another device I can talk to you through. It backed up.
It went away. That's up because my camera, I literally could not focus whatsoever on that. And this camera's not went out of focus at all tonight.
If you're a male, can you walk up to this and make it go off again, please? Steps. If there's a child in here, can you walk up and make it go off, please? If you're a woman, can you please walk up and make it go off, please?
We've used that how many times now, Rocky? And it's never f***ing done that.
We just used it at the prison.
Okay, so it's a woman.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We appreciate that. But I got a serious question. Did you hold somebody down on that bed upstairs? If you did, can you make that go off again, please? I don't really want to sit here no more. Thank you.
No f***ing way.
As soon as I say thank you, it goes off. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you die on Sullivan Avenue? Make that go off if it's a yes. You may just got your answer.
I guess so.
Walking.
Yeah. Do you not like Lisa?
Is this street a gateway to hell? If it is, light it up.
Josh, something just flew right in front of your freaking face. Which way is that camera facing?
Me. It lit up.
Thank you. But you see, I say thank you and it stops.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not lying. A little ball of light, I mean really tiny, flew right in front of your face, almost like did a circle and then went, just vanished. Do you want Lisa to leave this house? Is there multiple spirits in this house with you? Have you been talking to Lisa? Thank you. Is the writing that Lisa's got on the paper, is that you? Is that what you really said?
I'm starting to get real hot, like hot flashes. You getting any of that?
I feel a lot warmer.
I feel hot. Like, you know how like when you don't eat and like your blood sugar level or whatever?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
You feel almost kind of a little sick of your stomach.
Hot, but I got cold chills.
Tell me you just heard that kid.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think that was outside.
No.
Because the outside stuff you definitely hear. You can tell it's outside.
You are not going to, yeah. That was a little kid that said me.
If you're a kid and you said me, can you come set our alarm off again? You haven't set it off for a while.
Can you come sit beside me?
No way.
Thank you.
That thing hasn't went off in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Are you making Josh feel sick? Set the alarm off if you want Rocky to be in here by himself with you. You want Josh to be in here by himself? Do you want Sean to go outside?
Do you want Sean to be in here by himself?
What the
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, my bad. Are you guys done?
No, we're still filming.
Okay, my bad, sorry.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Okay, we're going to head out to Sullivan Avenue and run a spirit box session outside and see if we can document any spirits outside.
Power on.
Now,
Oh, Josh.
intense
Get key out of that door.
mode.
Put it in your pocket just in case. Put it in your pocket just in case. Yeah, I heard that. It said thanks. Yeah, I heard it.
It is going to be loud out here because of the traffic. Right now we are at one of the most deadliest streets in Ohio, Sullivan Avenue. We're going to run a spirit box session out here. Did you die on this street? How did you die? Can you tell Is this area haunted? Yes, it's haunted. Were you murdered on the street? How did you die? Killed me. That's what it said.
That's true. That's true.
Who killed you? Are we safe out here? Why are we not safe? Danger. Is something bad gonna happen to us? I should say something.
It's just really dark.
Were you a prostitute? You guys come into this house and talk to Lisa? Is this the gateway to hell? We need to get off this street.
No way.
Did you join them?
Please join us.
It says, please join us. Then it goes, Jesus Christ. Did you just die? Where are the sirens at?
There ain't none.
Here.
Rocky.
We should walk down to that convenience store and run one.
Hey, let's go.
What's up, guys?
They picked something up off the street.
You want to stop this?
Illegal. They said it, I said, I go, they picked something off he opened his door, picked it up off the street. They said illegal.
You know you can cross over.
Illegal.
Cross over too. You're no longer trapped here in that addiction. What is your first name? Ben. Ben. What's your last name? Hart. Hart. Ben Hart.
Say right here.
Did you die here? It said right here.
It did. It said right here. Right as you shut it off.
Can you light this up if you're outside here like you did inside the house? If you died out here on Sullivan Avenue, light this up. Any spirit?
Holy.
No f***ing way.
Thank you. Holy sh**. Did you die here? If we need to leave, light that up.
It's beeping.
I got cold chills, brother.
Can you walk away from it? They walked away from it.
That's who it's been.
Is this Ben? Ben, if it's you, walk up and light that up. Hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
Ben, is your last name Hart?
Holy sh**.
Crazy sh**. We're gonna have to buy more of these.
I mean, there's no way.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
stopped.
Did you ask him how he died? I think you did.
Oh, it's going off strong now.
Yeah, what you said about him dying.
Ben, you can cross over. You don't have to be stuck here.
Ben, can you walk away from it, please? Holy thank you, Ben.
It's crazy.
Ben, are you alone?
Ben, if that's you, can you make it light up blue? Make the light up. We can back away. That is creepy.
And that's crazy because we were getting that stuff inside the house, and then we were getting it outside.
Which means that he can leave that house.
Yeah. So I think what happens is probably they're, I don't know how to shut that off. They could probably just come and go from this street and the house. I mean, hell, they may have spirits just freaking roaming up and down these sidewalks. You know?
I don't know, but Ben said we shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I don't know. You can't explain half hour of that. So I say before we push our luck anymore, because people are starting to notice that we're out here, let's go back inside and get our packed up and bounce out of here.
All right, let's go.
I think there's literally up and down this whole street.
Oh, yeah.
Thing is, until she decides to stop talking to it, I mean, this house will never be free.
Yeah, I don't think she will.
Yeah.
She already said she won't.
We've all experienced it, so I mean, it's terrifying when it happens to you and you're alone.
Yeah. And then you gotta remember, he's sitting here seeing, having stuff follow him around, seeing stuff, hearing voices. And he's not telling nobody, so he's bottling this all up inside. And we know what it's like when people bottle stuff up inside.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he talked about it, he was in tears. The whole time while we've been here, he's had tears in his eyes.
I mean, the thing is it's at a point where it's out of control and he has no control over it.
I would say this is probably the most compelling paranormal evidence we've documented in a while. The only thing I could compare this to is our night at the Randolph County Infirmary.
Yeah.
Maybe out there is a gateway, and you know they're just coming and going out of this house, and her talking to them and inviting them in, and that just proves that you can create a haunting by not being careful and knowing exactly what you're doing. Well, let's get packed up and get out of here.
For the past 16 years, my brothers and I have traveled to some of the most haunted locations around the country. Nothing has compared to the activity on Sullivan Avenue. With so much death and despair, one can only believe these streets are stained with negative energy. We hope after today's paranormal intervention, Lisa will stop communicating with the spirits inside her house.